Like, what? What? Hi, hello, how are you? My name is Sara from Sara's Reading Nook, and today I'm going to talk about all of the books that I wish that I had read in 2019. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to Sara's Reading Nook for more videos. So, all in all, 2019 was a challenging reading year for me. I wanted to read so much more than I actually have. Initially, my Goodreads reading goal was 50 books, and then I changed it to 40, and then I changed it to 30. This is quite a difference from what I had before, which was, I believe, 50 books in 2017, I want to say. And why didn't I read as many books this year? I want to say it was because of other life circumstances that sort of prevented me from reading books that I wanted to read. So let's get to all the books that I wish I read in 2019. So the first book has kind of like a hilarious title. It's called Will My Cat Eat My Eyeballs? Big questions from tiny mortals about death. It states that it will answer questions such as, what would happen to an astronaut's body if it were pushed out of a space shuttle? Can Grandma have a Viking funeral? Funeral director Caitlin Doughty receives dozens of questions about death. So the second book that I wish I read in 2019 is by author Mark Manson. He is the author of the book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Beep. And this one, again, such a funny title, but so good. The title is called Everything is Beeped, a book about hope by Mark Manson. It claims to be a counterintuitive guide to hope, so I'm really interested to see what he has to say. I'm a big fan of his first book, and I also love the cover art of his books as well. The next book that I want to read is by famous author Stephen King. Now, I have not read Stephen King's books. I know, I'm very late to the game and I should have joined a long time ago. But I will say that I do really love the book Carrie and also the movie Carrie as well. He has so many books that it's actually kind of daunting to know where to start, but there is a recent book that he has written that I would like to read, and it is called The Institute by Stephen King. I'm just gonna read the synopsis right now. In the middle of the night in a house on a quiet street in a suburban Minneapolis, intruders silently murder Luke Ellis's parents and load him into a black SUV. The operation takes less than 2 minutes. Luke will wake up at the Institute in a room that looks just like his own, except there's no window. Like, what? What? I have a feeling that his books are going to be a crazy ride, and I'm so looking forward to trying to read some of his books, but this one in particular looks awesome. And if you're completely shocked that I have not read any Stephen King except for a little bit of Carrie, then please recommend me a Stephen King book down below as well. I would love to have a good recommendation and something that eases me into the world of Stephen King. The next book that I'd like to read is a graphic novel, and it's based off of Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale. That is one of my favorite books, not just that I've read recently, but one of my favorite books that I have ever read. So if you don't know what The Handmaid's Tale is about, it talks about a dystopian world in which females either will go to colonies where they are exposed to massive amounts of radiation and have to do very heavy hard work. Another option is that they marry a commander, and then from there they become wives. And the last option is to become a handmaid, where basically your existence is in order to please commanders and their wives by being forced into carrying their child. So I'm super familiar with the series and with the TV show as well, and The Testaments is probably my favorite read of 2019. But the reason I want to read this one so much is because I also really love graphic novels and really want to read this one. The next book that I wish I read is called Book Love, and it's by Debbie Tung. And so this is a graphic novel, and it's supposed to be for book lovers, just like me, just like you. The art style looks so cute. The summary states, Book Love is a gift book of comics, tailor-made for tea-sipping, spine-sniffing, book hoarding bibliophiles. Hello. It just sounds so perfect. So the last book that I wish I had read is called The Uninhabitable Earth, Life After Warming. So this is a more serious book, but of course, global warming is a very serious issue, and I think that it's important to have an understanding and an appreciation for what the effects of global warming can be. So I think if anything, reading more about it will just allow me to have better conversations with others about global warming, about what the world will look like in 10, 20, 30 years, because I am certain that there will be devastating effects. And it's interesting because there is such a market out there for people who are interested in dystopian novels, but we are literally undergoing a process that could make the world uninhabitable in the future. So on that light note, those are all of the books that I wish I had read in 2019. Well, not all of them, because I think there are probably 1,000 books that I wish I had read in 2019, but those are the ones I wanted to focus on today. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to continue on with our Bookmas and film more videos in order to share them in December. Please make sure if you like this video that you give it a like. Bye!